Are we there yet, Dieter? Dieter, are we there yet? Are we in Killinaskully, Dieter?
I don't know if we're in Killinaskully, Hans. First of all, the sign says Killinaskully is this way 5 kilometers. Then the next one says Killinaskully is that way 8 kilometers. We are going around in circles. I'm beginning to think we'll never get to Killinaskully.
How are the men?
The road is closed, yes?
I don't mind that at all. Are you here for the fishing?
No. My name is Dieter and this is Hans. We're looking for Willie Power.
Willie Power? Oh, Jesus, any friend of Willie Power's is a friend of mine. So you must be here for the fishing, so.
No.
Well, I'll tell you, boys, you couldn't have picked a better spot. They say they're giving themselves up below at the metal bridge. I was only talking to Dixie Walsh last night in Jacksy's, and he said to me he took 4 fine fish out of there yesterday evening, and every one of them in the double figures.
Very well. Could you please direct us to Killinaskully?
Killinaskully? Now, you go straight on up the road here in front of you, right? And when you come up to the next junction, take a right, and then you go on for a couple of miles, then you come to a kind of a fork in the road where you keep left. Well, you're not going left so much as you're only kind of following the road around. And you stay straight on that road, and that'll take you straight into Killinaskully.
Very well, thank you.
Did I say it was the best way to go? Because I'll tell you, if I was you, I wouldn't be inclined to take that road at all. I'd be more inclined to go back the way you came down to the right there and take the first lift you come across, right? And when you go on that road, then take it handy, then you go on a few miles and take it handy because you're going to hit a humpy back bendy bridge. And I tell you, you'll be well off slowing down because, lads, you'll only take off inside in this yoke. And there's no harm to slow down anyway because there's a lovely little stream there and there's trout in that stream, lads. And they're round the 4-pounders. And wait till you see the size of this stream, you know how narrow it is. You'll wonder how they can even pass each other. Well, that's lucky we're all going the one direction anyway, isn't it? But you're not here for the fishing at all, is that right?
Yes, we have arrived from Germany this morning and we are here to film a program about the people of Ireland and how joining the EU has made a difference to their lives after 30 years.
Well, you have your work cut out for you, all right. But if you were to ask me now, what made a difference to people's lives in the parish around here, it was the black and tans.
What are these black and...
Tans? Only the greatest shower of bastards. Mother of God almighty, what do you have to do? Didn't I tell you go handy over that hump? Oh, Lord, the kidneys are bushed on me. And this old yoke is a trap. What did I ever get into it with you at all? I had just plenty to see around here, all right. You know, the likes of the ferry gates below it at Magany Cross. They're a good old spot now, you should look into that. They're just beyond my sister's house there. Oh, here, coming up to Brighty's now. Pull in here to the left like a good man. I just want to pop in here, boys, and get 2 bags of plaster. Grab a hold of that, young fella. Jez, wouldn't you catch it?
There's no way I'm paying out 25 to 1 odds on a treble for you. Garda Ryan took that and he shouldn't have. That race was started when you rang. You've some nerve. Hold it now, hold it. That's a bit rich coming out of you, father. Fine. Be like that about it. And amen to you too, father. What's then the man?
Well, Dick, how's the farm?
You brought back the plaster.
Yeah, sure, it was the quick-drying stuff I ordered. Sure, who'd want the hard-drying stuff?
But why did you say that in the first place and not have me lugging them bags in and out? Throw them out the back, will you, like a good man? And bring in 2 bags of the quick-drying stuff for Mary Tiling Moore here.
Sure, I thought it was the quick-drying stuff I ordered.
And take no notice of the Commissioner. Commissioner, take that man's leg out of your mouth. And the shoe. I don't know you or I'll have you transferred back to the Sub-Aqua lads. Another spill underwater to do that bitch a world of good.
We are looking for Willie.
What?
You are Willie, yes?
Dick.
Dick.
Dick O'Toole, Sergeant Dick O'Toole.
Oh, yes. Hello, Sergeant Dick.
Oh, good man. Throw them out the van, will you?
Yeah, I was strained the spuds.
Is it Willie you're after? Are you here for the fishing?
No, we are...
They're the German fellas, Dick. They're here to film a documentary.
What class of a documentary?
Well, it will be about...
The history of the parish, Dick.
Oh, the history of the parish, is it?
Actually, we...
Well, don't forget to take in the ferry gate below my Ganny Cross.
I showed them that already, Dick.
Jesus, I've a file in it as tall as a small horse. Photographs and everything. Yes, this it is.
No, thank you, but I really need to find Willie Power.
The investigation is ongoing.
I told you this was big.
So they were all done. The tech lads, the lab lads, forensics.
Helicopters, sniffer dogs.
The Sub-Aqua lads. Surveillance teams, SWAT teams, motorcycle outriders.
Fellas on horses.
The state pathologist and the DPP.
What was that crowd, Dick, there about a week late?
The rapid response unit.
The rapid response unit, yeah.
I should have said down psychological profilers and psychics.
Remember that poor old devil, God love him, the detective fella? He whatever 'twas he saw at all. Well, the next morning, he went gaga. Pure ballistic. Who was he with, Dick?
Ballistics.
Ballistics, that's right, ballistics.
May I use the phone?
That phone is the property of the Minister for Justice.
Would he mind if I used it?
It's for official Garda use only.
Well, if it's a question of money.
Who said anything about money? Since you brought it up, throw fiver down there, we'll say no more about it. Is it a call centre I'm running? Hello, Willie. This is Sergeant O'Toole. I should don't mention it, there's no bother. Them things are only written to be torn up. You can't be doing any more than 90, isn't that right? Listen, do you remember that paving you took off me last week for the back of the nursing home? Well, I've the very thing now to set that off nicely. Frogs. Cement ones, they're French. I formed them out the back. Why'd they be frog colour, I suppose? A sort of a browny, greeny, grey with a bit of yellow. Ah, yeah, they're beautiful. They're the real thing. Just as if they weren't cement, they'd hop away on you altogether. Well, that'll depend on who's paying for them now, wouldn't it? If 'tis yourself, so we'd look after you. But sure, if 'tis the help board, you could leave them at the 280 apiece. Good man. Spot on. I will, of course. Ah, sure, there's no bother. Hadn't they the German lads here? I can throw them into the back of the van with them. Right, Willie, I tell him that. Dan, you're to take the boys up to Mount Bernadette. And he'll see you in Jaxie's later on.
I tell you, Willie did the right job putting you into Mount Bernadette. Wait till you see it now, it's pure palatial.
Is it far?
Oh, just beyond Bridie's.
Do you know Hans? I think I need some Johnny Lurgan now. This memory for the last time. Hold me now. Don't go. Don't say you love me. Hold me now. Don't go. I'll always be apart.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Up here, boys. You must be the German boys. I was beginning to think you'd never come.
Well, it was hard.
Oh, I bet it was. You were parked next door for ages. Well, better late than pregnant, as the actress said to the bishop. Wait here, I'll come down and let you in.
What, Bishop?
You are welcome to Mount Bernadette anytime. I'm Gretti.
Hans.
Oh, very nice. Hands, knees, and bumps of daisies. What?
Hans Schmidt.
And you must be the famous Peter.
Dieter. Dieter Lange.
Oh, I love a man with a firm hand. So you're here for the fishing?
No.
I thought as much when I didn't see your rods. So what has you here at all?
We are here to make a film about...
Oh, I remember now. Willie told me. You're in the films.
Yes, we will be...
I was in show business myself for years. Never in the films. I bet you've the best of equipment.
yes, should we get it out?
Oh, stop it, you! Barely off the plane he's at it already. I'll have to be keeping my eye on you. Come now, Mr. Langer. Let's get you inside. We travelled everywhere, Mossy and I. Sometimes even as far as Foggart. Life on the road, eh, Peter?
Ja, the bedrooms.
This is my husband here, Mossy the Magnificent. He was gifted. That's him in the middle, me on either side. Have you ever been in a magic circle, Peter?
Dieter, und no, I haven't.
Oh, pity. I'd say you like it.
The rooms now,
I'm sure you must be tired. I'll put the young fella in here. It'll make him feel at home. And I'll just pop you in here, Peter.
Und the bathroom?
Voila, as the French would say.
Und this is for emergencies?
If you like, Peter. It's my bedroom. But if you're ever stuck, you can knock me up anytime.
I'll just get my equipment.
Do, Peter. Get your equipment. Hi, Peter.
Excuse me, we're looking for Willie Power.
Oh, well, how are the two German boys, Peter and Hans? These are the two German lads I was telling you about, boys.
Dieter und Hans.
Right, yeah. Well, how are you?
Fine, we're fine, thank you. But we're looking for Willie.
Well, be the hokey. If you're the German lad, you just missed him. He was here a minute ago.
But he said,
He said to hold on to you till he got back.
but Willie's...
Red, don't worry about Willie. So he'd land in here any minute now. So stay where you are and have a small one.
Well,
Here, I get this. What's he having?
no, thank you, we're fine.
No. In fairness now, these boys were marvellous, lugging bags of plaster around the countryside for me today.
Fair play, fair play.
What do you have, lads?
2 schnapps.
We don't sell crisps.
2 bellies with ice.
You'll have to go to the lounge for the ladies' drinks.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We have no Baileys. We have no ice.
Well, in that case, we'll have 2 of your small Guinnesses.
Fair play, Joe.
That'll put hair in your chest.
Mit blackcurrant, please.
We have no blackcurrant here.
Just 2 of your small Guinnesses.
Are I making pints, Jaxie? Guinness never tasted right out of a girl's glass.
Fair play, Joe.
I was just saying there, Peter. Guinness never tasted right out of a girl's glass.
And which girl?
You're any girl, John. They all the same. Throw on one for me, Jaxie, please.
I don't understand.
Are you here for the fishing?
No, them boys are making a film. The history of the parish.
It's not about history.
Did you tell him about the fairly gated by Ganny Cross?
Oh, faith, I did, Jimmy.
Fair play, Joe.
Dan now is the man for the stories. You didn't tell him the one about your 4th cousin, Dan, did you?
Oh, that's great. Oh, he tells this lovely.
Well, there was a 4th cousin of mine, and he was dragged out of his bed in broad daylight and bathed
Black and blue.
black and blue with a black and tan
In the middle of the night.
in the middle of the night. That should be in your film.
Should you know?
They dragged him out
In front of his own family.
in front of his own family, his wife and 5 children. I think the eldest fellow was about 5, and the youngest fellow about 3 and a half. If he was even that, God
No,
knows.
where did that happen now?
Abroad in Hassel's field, and I'm blue in the face, I'm telling you. They dragged him out there, into the middle of a field, and they put him up a wall, shot him in the back of the head. 1 bullet. Bang, bang.
Bastards. Bastards. Whatever became of him after then?
Well, he went off to America after that, I think.
That'd be 1720.
Oh, I know. That would be 1919.
1720 euro.
Oh, that's my shout, Jaxie. Sorry, I should. Well, Lord God.
What?
Think him after losing the wallet.
No.
Well, that's a holy terror.
Did you hear that, lads? The wallet, gone.
Did you try all your pockets?
Oh, didn't I did, Peter?
What about your house?
Yes, maybe it's at home.
I suppose it could be above in the house, all right, Peter.
But it's not here, is it, Dan?
No, Jimmy, it's not here, is right.
Let me pay. Yes, of course. This is no problem.
Good man.
Good man, fair Joe.
That'll be
Joe. Fair play now.
1720 euro, Peter. Thanks, Peter.
Fair play.
Good man, Peter.
To the German film.
To the German film.
The German film.
To the German film, yeah.
Well, you were asking there about Massey and the Porter. Well, that's Massey the Magnificent. Now, he was married to Gareshi. That's Gareshi below in Mount Bernadette.
He was a magic man.
Oh, you could say that about him, all right.
And what happened to him?
He disappeared.
He disappeared?
Yeah, a bit like my wallet, Peter. Yeah, but poor old Gareshi. God love her, she was never right after Massey disappeared, you know.
She seemed good to me.
Oh, yeah, she's good, all right, isn't she?
None finer, lads.
She's a great old way of bouncing back, you know.
Well, she bounces all right.
You can say that again.
So what would you know, you luder? Huh? Here, I better strain the old spuds.
Oh, ja, ständig putz. Oh, Mr. Jaxie.
Have you wait a minute, Peter, now?
No, please, Mr. Jaxie, if I could have a word with you, please. When will Willie Power be here?
Do I look like Willie Power's secretary?
I don't know. I've never seen Willie Power's secretary. I've never even seen Willie Power. He was not at the airport. He is nowhere to be found. He just leaves us messages. Here is where you hire your van. The directions to Killinaskully. You pay a man to do a job. And yes, one whole day. Even the first day of the job, that man is nowhere to be seen. He has vanished off the face of the earth. He cannot be found. He will be here soon, yeah. But how soon is soon? How long must we wait? Is this not rude and unprofessional? I say to you, this Willie Power, I cannot believe. This Willie Power, he buggers belief.
Calm down, Peter.
And another thing, my name is not Peter. Understand? My name is Dieter.
Dieter? You must be one of the German fellas. Is that right? There's the other lad over there. Because you took your time.
Excuse me, you are Willie Power, yes?
That's right, yeah. I hope all the lads are looking after you.
Well, since you are asking, it is...
Sorry, Dieter, 1 second. Hello? Ah, hello, Father. Bad news. Oh, Lord God. When did this happen, Father? Okay. Were you with her yourself, Father? Ah, well, sure, that would have been some comfort to her anyway, Father. Okay, Father, God bless. Thanks, Father. I'll be up in a few minutes, okay? She slipped away, Jaxie. Just a couple of minutes ago.
May her soul and the souls of the faithfully departed rest in peace, amen.
Amen.
I'm sorry for your trouble.
Thanks very much, Jaxie. Jaxie, if you wouldn't mind, just... Seeing as everyone is here, just to say a few words. I know you all know we were close. Very close. I don't know how I'm going to manage without her. But I'd just like to thank you all very much for the support you've been over the last couple of weeks. It's been a hard time for us at home. It's been a hard time for you here too. And I'd also like just to say to our German friends that arrived, that it's unfortunate they've arrived on such a sad occasion. But I know you'll understand and agree with me when I say that a death in the family brings everything else into perspective.
Of course. And may we extend our sympathies on your sad loss.
Well, I hope you'll excuse me all if you'll understand I have to slip away.
Of course. And please do not worry about us.
Thank you very much. Jaxie, will you get a few drinks for the lads?
Please,
just...
let me pay.
Thank you very much.
This death, it was unexpected?
Oh, an awful shock. They took her in last Tuesday. Opened her up. Closed her up. Riddled. She went like that. God, he loved that dog. My canny lass. My canny lass.
All right, gentlemen, get out your poetry books. Now, did you see the introduction by Professor Anthony J. Hardwick, PhD?
Yes, sir.
Well, tear it out. Just tear it out. Come on. Start tearing. Tear it out. Look. Tear it out. Come on, tear it out. Enter. Ah, Miss Fahey.
Mr. Cantwell.
What can we do for you?
Louis.
Catherine?
I can't take it any longer, Louis.
Take what, Miss Fahey?
Working in the room next to you, knowing that you're so close and yet...
And yet?
Louis, you must know. You have to know.
No, what, Miss Fahey?
Oh, Louis, why do you torture me so?
Torture you?
Yes.
Why, Catherine, you're trembling.
Yes. You see what you do to me, Louis.
But, Miss Fahey, I'm sure I've no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, kiss me, you fool.
I tell you, this will be great for your film. You can see the road is a vast improvement here. And you know the beauty of it is, we didn't have to put our hand in our pocket for any of it. All EU money. I tell you, what put Ireland on the map is Brussels.
Who threw this? Who threw it? Clancy, you dirty scotcher. Tear it out. Tear it out. That's lovely, isn't it? This is lovely, all right. You're the big man, Clancy, knowing all about this kind of thing, aren't you? Huh? Aren't you? And what are you going to do with it? Hide it, were you? Were you embarrassed about it, Clancy, were you? Michelangelo.
Be careful not to flatten any of our German friends. What? I'm just saying, mind you don't flatten our German friends. What? I'm just saying not to flatten our German friends. Come again. Hello, boys. God willing, I didn't go to school in a half day today. What? A couple of young ones went down the road there. What? A couple of young ones went down the road there. What are you gonna do?
Well, do you know what we do now? We'll have a little exhibition for ourselves. Yeah, we'll have a little exhibition. We'll put it up here now so we can all have a good, long, hard look at it for ourselves, huh? Look at this, lads, yeah? Yeah? Leonardo below forgot to put his signature on it. No, I'll sign it for you, Clancy. I'll sign it for you. Don't worry about that at all.
Mr. Cantwell!
Clancy did it.
At the window!
My friend, there has been accident.
What class of an accident?
My friend, he has been knocked up from behind.
What?
Mit ein rolling Steamer.
Stand back, Captain. I'll sort this fellow out. The dirty scut.
I think he's German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Ja.
Beruhige dich. Was ist passiert?
Danke. Mein Freund Hans hat einen Unfall gehabt und ich muss dringend einen Krankenwagen rufen. Hier ist ein Funker.
I think there's been an accident.
Stand back, Captain. Let me sort this out. Now! Tell us exactly what's the problem. And speak slower this time.
My friend Hans was erecting his equipment. Then he got laid. From behind. In the middle of the road.
Hey! I'm warning you!
Nurse! Nurse! Nurse!
Come out now! The poor devil needs his rest. Tommy, would you stop plugging that yoke out?
Will he be all right?
Sure, there's no fear of this little warrior. I've seen more broken bones above the field after a county final. Isn't that right, Lovine, huh? We were very lucky that the tar was still soft, weren't we, Pet? No, we'll have him right as rain for the flight home. The painkillers will help. It'll be a different story tomorrow when we shave the owl back, won't it, Pet, huh? All that old tar. Now, come on, out you go. He needs his rest. Come on, out.
They said that he will be all right, but he is in a lot of pain. And so they will not be able to fly him home for a few days.
A few days, did you say? Oh, that's great news. I mean, that he'll be okay.
Yes, it is. And I am very grateful for everything that you have done.
Oh, please. Don't mention it. Oh, sure, we just happened to be in the right place at the time.
Dr. Fitzpatrick to emergency, please. Dr. Fitzpatrick, thank you.
You say nothing, and I won't. Oh, Jesus. That hit the spot. You know, I'd be dead years ago if it wasn't for these yokes.
So it looks like you're going to be staying around for a couple of days.
Yes, that way it appears.
I was wondering, would you...
Yes?
Oh, I don't know, maybe you've plenty of things to be doing, but...
No, please. I am listening.
It's just that I hold a film club in the parish hall to raise money for books for the school and, well, I was just wondering, would you like to see the film with me? Or sure, maybe meet me there. I'll understand if you can't, because you're probably really busy and...
I would be delighted. Yes.
That's great news. Sure, I'll see you there then, 7:30, in the hall. Choose.
Choose. Choose.
Come on, lads, don't let the rain put you down. When you come up here and buy a film and see him for the night. Go on.
How you, Pa? I'm looking for Dr. Zhivago.
Sorry, boss, I don't know him.
No, I'm looking for a film called Dr. Zhivago.
Doctor who?
No, Dr. Zhivago.
No, sorry, boss, I've Dr. Doolittle here or Dr. Strangelove.
No good.
How about Darby O'Gill and the Seven Dwarfs?
Nah, it has to be an adult film.
Oh, sorry, boss, we don't do them kind of films.
No, I mean a film that's suitable for adults and children. And it has to be on film, not video.
Film?
Yes, for projection. 'Tis for Miss Fahy above in the school.
At the very hope for you here, boss. I've a film here to sit in a shop in the desert.
What's it called?
A store in a dry place.
Sounds good.
Oh, it is good, boss. It's a classic.
Yeah, how long is it?
I know, a couple of 100 feet, boss.
Right. Listen, can you get it up to the hall as soon as you can?
No bother at all, boss.
Good man, good man.
I'll tell you, I likes a good western, so I do.
Oh, there's nothing like a good cowboy, isn't that right,
That's
Dan?
right.
I'd be more into musicals myself. Calamity Jane, Oklahoma, Annie Get Your Gun.
Oh, yeah. What would be your favourite film now, Timmy?
Murder, She Wrote.
In fairness now, she is good.
Oh, good old Jessica.
And I remember when Father McGrath used to show the old films below in the hall.
Yes.
Oh, sure, I'll never forget the crowds they used to go to. And we used to act the whole thing out afterwards. There was this film this night, Three in the Saddle, 1945, Tex Ritter.
Was Gabby Hayes in that?
No, he wasn't, you loser.
How did that go again?
Tex Ritter and the Rangers galloped to the aid of a lady rancher who's under
Pernicious pressure.
pernicious pressure from a sneaky stagecoach magnate to sell off her land. Well, after Tex was after saving the day, myself and three of the boys went into Cantlin's field and collared a bullock.
Good man. This is very funny. Wait till you hear this, lads. He tells this beautiful story.
Tommy Neville got his hand around the neck of the bullock, and Big Marty Ryan. Remember Big Marty Ryan?
I do.
Big Marty jammed his hindquarters up again. I give a leg up to
Mixie Kelly.
To Mixie Kelly. Mixie Kelly was on the back of the bullock, right? Well, I gave him an almighty slap in the arse. And the bullock must have cleared 3 parishes before he finally fired him into the river below at the metal bridge. So he wasn't right in the head for years after, the poor old devil.
Who, the bullock?
No, Mixie Kelly, you loader, yeah.
Loader.
It shall be great to see films below in the hall again. It'll be like old times, yeah.
What's it called, Dan?
Texas Moon. Sure, that's no love story.
Go away out of that, 'tis a western.
It's a feckin' love story.
Sure, what would we want with a love story?
You'll make a change from watching the telly.
I tell you what, lads. What is the telly ruined is them feckin' ads.
Lula, Brian, thanks for coming. Ha, Clancy, I'm surprised to see you here. I didn't think this would be blue enough for you. Put your hands down fairly lively, Clancy. How are you, Tom? Not too bad at all, Mary. Peggy. Hello, ladies. Hi. Hello. Thanks for coming. Well, if it isn't the three amigos.
Howdy, partner. We hear tell there's a cut of a film on here.
Have your tickets ready? And cut out your old messing, Timmy Higgins.
Sorry, sir.
Ah, Miss Fahy. Will I get the ball rolling?
What?
Will I start the film?
Oh, it's not F7 yet.
Yeah, but sure, they're all inside. We might as well get started. And, if you want, you can sit beside me at the projector.
I suppose.
Really?
Well, I'll just pop over to Jaxie's first to see if there's anyone there.
Spot on. Yeah?
7:30. There is film, no?
What's with the flowers?
Is Catherine here?
Catherine?
Yes, Catherine.
You mean Miss Fahey?
Oh, yes. Miss Fahey.
What you want with her?
Well, she asked me to come to the film.
There's no film here for the likes of you.
I don't understand.
Exactly. It's in English.
I understand English.
Well, understand this then. To be more in your mind to be up in the hospital there with your friend who's on his deathbed than swanning around here all dolled up to the nines with your flowers.
But...
There's no buts about it. This film isn't for the likes of you.
Hi. There you are.
These are for you.
Thank you so much. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Come on, the film's about to start. You can start the film now, Mr. Cantwell. No, I insist.
No, after you, please.
No, you start.
Catherine, please, no.
No.
Jane, sit down, will you?
Huh? It's like old times, boys. 3 in the saddle.
That's right, Jan.
Quiet.
What in the name of Jesus is this all about?
Oh, Penelope.
Oh, Aubrey.
Penelope.
Aubrey.
I thought this moment would never come.
Ah, so did we.
It's a crazy world out there. And without a woman to hold, a man is just a whole lump of nothing.
Hold me, Aubrey, and don't ever let me go.
Penelope, I'd forgotten how sweet your lips taste.
What time is it?
9:30.
It'll never work.
But, darling, why?
There's someone else.
So, is this goodbye?
Aubrey, I'm asking you now to be strong for both of us.
I understand.
What do you make of that, lads?
Oh, you're right, Dana. You're right.
Fair good, all right, lads. Fair good.
Fair good, is it? That was the greatest load of mollycoddling I ever saw.
Mollycoddling, that's what I said.
Me too, mollycoddling.
How'd you enjoy the film? Was there enough romance in it for you?
Was catmalogian altogether.
It was grand.
Grand.
As I say myself, you can't beat a good western.
Texas Moon. That's a queer name now for a western. How did it finish in the end up?
Well, there's this gunslinger fella, Texas Moon, and he wipes out half of Texas. And then there's this other fella by the name of...
Audrey.
Audrey. That's right, Audrey. Now, he leaves the wife and family, and... that's how he... What's he having?
Oh, thank you.
Tell Jaxie there, and he'll get it for you, whatever you want.
I'll have a pint of Guinness and...
Bailey's nice, please.
Sure, I'll have a pint while you're at it.
And a pint for Dan.
How's your friend, Hans?
Thank you, Dan, for asking. They're flying him home to Germany on Friday.
And what about this film you were making?
Oh, the history of the parish.
It was not about history. Hans, we can replace, but the equipment...
The steamroller squashed everything.
Well, we'd be sad to see the Becky.
Actually, I have an announcement to make. When I first came to Killinaskully...
What was that again?
When I first came to Killinaskully...
No, the order.
Oh, a pint of Guinness and a Bailey's. Thank you. When I first came to Killinaskully...
So there was a pint in there for me as well,
Yes, a pint for Dan as well. When I first came to Killinaskully...
2 pints and a Bailey's?
Yes, Jaxie. Now, when I first came to Killinaskully, I found the people were warm and friendly.
Do you want ice in the Baileys?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you want ice in the Baileys?
Yes, please, Jaxie.
As I was saying, when I first came to Killinaskully, the people were warm and friendly.
That'll be €10.40, please, Dieter.
Oh, yes, of course. As I was saying...
What exactly are you trying to say, man?
What Dieter is trying to say is... he's decided to stay in Killinaskully.
That's 2 pints and a Baileys.
What time is it, Jaxie?
10:30.
Turn the old box there. I think there's a film starting.
That's tomorrow at 9. Next up, Tex Ritter.
Hey, lads!
Gallop to the aid of a lady rancher who's under precious pressure from a sneaky stagecoach magnate to sell off her land in the 1945 classic, Through the Saddle.
I bought the boots that walked on me. Two boots walking across my heart. 1, 2, 3. I paid the price, and you walk free. I bought that walked on me. Well, now, little did I know that one day a simple pair of boots would mean so much to me. On their own, they're just a pair of boots, but with a few of them, hey, they're a mystery. Those boots were made for walking, all right. Hell, haven't you got the bunions to prove it? But hey, that's life.
And in other Magic Channel news, Killinaskully magician Mossy the Magnificent has mysteriously vanished. Mossy, seen here performing with his wife and assistant, Goretti, disappeared from his home while rehearsing a trick. The disappearance has baffled authorities and fellow magicians alike. Mossy is survived by his wife, Goretti, 6 dogs, 4 rabbits, and a hedgehog. Mossy the Magnificent has mysteriously vanished.
Mossy? Goretti? Where have you been? I don't know. I don't know. Curious! This, boys and girls, is the story of William Tell and how he placed an apple on his son's head and blasted it off with an arrow. Now, the apple says 6-4 on that we hit the apple. But I'm offering you not 3-1. I'm offering you 2-4 on Flaherty losing an eye. Rest your bets now. That's on Flaherty's eye. Give her a card there. Flaherty's eye. And the apple.
She was one of the Galvins from beyond Shambhala.
Was she a cousin of Plucky Galvin then, from the Cross?
No, they were different Galvins.
They were Glavins. Sure, Plucky Glavin was ahead of me in school.
Sure, everyone was ahead of you in school. She wasn't a Galvin at the start now, but she was for the finish.
What you mean?
She was done before she was married.
Was she?
She was one of the Rattler Dunn's daughters. And she married Bunty Galvin above in Kilpuckett. And she was galvanised after that.
Didn't the Rattler Dunn play hurling for Kilcormac?
No, he lined out for Glengooley Gales. I tell you how bad they were. The amount of teams that went through them, they were known as the Gushty Gales.
Was the Rattler anything to the Duns of Knocknagara?
Half cousins.
Oh, sure, they were the ones, not Duns.
Were they?
They were, sure, knew every one of them. What about her, anyway?
She's dead.
Right in the heavens on her soul.
Where's Willie Power?
Can I get you something, Miss Fahey?
Nothing. I'm grand, thanks. Is Willie here?
Will you have a small one?
No.
Coffee?
I'm grand.
Dona?
No.
Toasted sandwich.
I'm grand. Is Willie here?
A bowl of soup?
No, thanks.
Packet of taters?
No.
Pink snack?
For God's sake, is Willie Power here or isn't he?
What seems to be the matter, Miss Fahey?
It's Father Malarkey. He's really lost it this time. You better come.
She's in charge of the school sports there. What harm could he do? Catherine!
What?
Will you calm it down, will you? Look, we'll get this thing sorted out. It's okay. No, Willie! How are the girls? Catherine!
Now, all bets are closed. Are you ready there, Philpot?
Yes, Father.
All right now, in your own time. Now, waiting down there now. Let the dog see the rabbit. That's it.
Father Malarkey!
Yeah, what?
Flaherty wet himself!
Wasn't there some talk of Father Malarkey moving up the ladder after Canon Ryan passed away?
There was talk of canonising him all right, but sure, it came to nothing. It's that crowd in Rome. They wouldn't know a decent priest if he jumped up and gave him extra unction.
If there's a shower worse than them black and tans, it's that shower above in the Vatican.
Now, this will make it more interesting. 10-1 the apple. 5-4 stigmata of the forest.
Father!
What?
Flaherty's after!
So what the hell about? Here, come on. Get ready your soup.
Blast it! Have 2 bishops left. Who is that?
Your Grace, it's Willie Power here. Yeah. I don't mean to be disrespectful, Dermot, but it's malarkey. And he's gone too far this time. He'll have to go.
It's all right. I'll deal with it straight away.
Good man, Dermot. Listen, I've 2 new games here. Vatican Catacombs and Resurrection 3. Yeah, Catherine.
Seven to 2! I'll be out before Friday. 2 to 1, you're burning hell. Get in here. Take him away, Ty.
For God's sake.
What happens now?
I was on to the Bishop's Palace. The new priest arrives tomorrow. His name is...
Father Philip Eno.
Eno? Yes, Catherine was with Willie when he got the news.
Oh, would he be one of the Enos from Arbuckle?
Oh, no, they were emus.
Were they?
Oh, they were.
They all went off to Australia.
Oh, he's not from around here. Back from the missions, I believe.
Oh, a foreigner. Can't be any worse than the last fella.
Father Malarkey.
Father Malarkey.
You see, that's the thing.
What's the thing?
I haven't a clue where I was. I was up in the bathroom, right?
Playing with your wand?
Yes, practicing a new trick. I waved the wand and I said, Alakazami, No. I better not say it again, just in case.
But now you're here.
Yes. Don't you see, Goretti?
See what?
I did it.
Did what?
After 34 years on the road, I finally did it.
Did what, Mossy?
Magic! Real magic!
You can't get on the train without a valid ticket.
You can't get on the train without a valid ticket.
That's only as it should be.
I'd just like to welcome you here to the parish on behalf of myself as a member of the Parish Hall Committee and the Parish Roads Committee there. I'm also chairman of the Walls Committee in the parish there where we did up the walls there. We've done a little bit of work on this school as well. So I think on behalf of...
Good morning, Willie. A nice day it is, eh?
Good, is that, Dieter? Yes, it's a good day for the parish and good day for Miss Fahy.
Cut it out, Ray.
I wish to acquire a single room.
I wish to acquire a single room.
You'll be grand. I believe they have a fine B&B there.
Any sign yet?
He's due on any minute.
What? Never seen a tie before.
First impressions are important, all right. Wait. This could be him now, lads. Straighten up now, straighten up. Well, Willie, did we miss much? Lads, will you get that bloody yoke out of here? Do you want them to think we're a bloody shower of yahoos or something? Take it away to hell. Right, you drive it on, you clown, you. Drive it on, will you, for God's sake, will you? Go on.
My trunk will be sent on from the station.
Javers, I hope there's nothing valuable in it.
I'm getting off at the next stop.
I'm getting off at the next stop.
Fair enough.
Are you Father Philip Eno?
Huh?
Are you Filipino? Filipino?
Yes, Filipino.
You're very welcome to Killinaskully.
I wish to acquire a single room.
We'll get you up to the parochial house in a few minutes. Have you any old bags with you?
My trunk will be sent on from the station.
You're more organised than the last fella, anyway. Come over here. Come over here.
Well, then, what do you make of him?
Well, he's deep. I'll give him that.
Oh, he's deep, all right. Oh, deep.
Listen, I collared him abroad in the toilet. And says I to him, where do you stand on limbo?
Oh, that's a good one, all right.
What do you say to that?
Wait till you hear this. Do you know what he says to me? Says he, did you lose your toothbrush? Did you lose your toothbrush? Well, I thought that was fair good now.
Jeez, 'twas, Dan. What did he mean, Dan?
Look, 'tis as simple as this. What's the first thing you do in the morning and the last thing you do at night? What do most decent people do? You wash your teeth and you say your prayers. Didn't we learn it in school?
Oh, we did.
What he means is, if you've lost your toothbrush, well, maybe you've lost your way.
Jeez, that's very good.
Good man, Dan.
And I'll tell you something, Jaxie. It set me thinking.
Sorry. Be careful not to fall between the train and the platform.
Oh, good man. Good, fair play to you, then.
So, Goretti, did you miss me?
What do you think, Mossy?
All that time I was away, I was worried about you.
Worried? About me?
I know you, Goretti. I know you're a woman with needs and passions.
Oh, stop it, Mossy. You're embarrassing me.
I just want to say that I'm grateful that you waited for me.
Isn't he a little dote, really, huh?
He's a lovely little fella, all right, Mary. Thanks be to God.
Mr. Power. Mr. Power, I'm not in the habit of repeating myself.
Mrs. Gilhooly, will I get you a...
I am not in this house of sin for the devil's refreshments.
Not even a sweet sherry? Jaxie? Now, what can we do for you, Mrs. Gilhooly?
I'm not in the habit of repeating myself.
How's Robert?
I've been a widow for the past 15 years. As well you know it, Jimmy Burke.
Wasn't it he the one with the look of your scale?
Now, as I say, I am not in the habit of repeating myself.
What's on your mind, Mrs. Gilhooly?
I believe the new priest has arrived.
He has indeed.
I don't approve of public houses, Mr. Power. I don't approve of them at all. Albeit a small, sweet sherry never hurt anyone. Now, frankly, I did not approve of that last man. He was far too liberal. Far too soft on moral issues like gambling and drink and procreation.
He was a singular man, Mrs. Gilhooly. You know, a man of habits, some good and some not so good.
He was a blackguard of the highest order, if there is an order of blackguards, Mr. Power. Now, I want to meet this new priest to see what his metal is made of. What is his metal made of, Mr. Power? Would you dare sum him up for me? Is he a liberal namby-pamby? Or is he a man of God who will make us all terrified of sin the way he's meant to? What do you say, Mr. Power?
Well, he's made quite an impression already, Mrs. Gilhooly.
Let me meet him. Has he been installed in the parochial house? Would I be right in thinking that he's not from these parts?
I don't understand you, Mrs. Gilooly.
Is he an Oriental gentleman, Mr. Power?
He seems to be from that neck of the woods, all right, Mrs. Gilooly.
Well, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Now, what kind of church do you prescribe to? Is it a direct train to the hereafter? Or can people jump on and off whenever they please?
You cannot get on a train without a valid ticket.
That man is a living saint.
Long flight, was it?
That's white smoke if ever I saw it, fella.
I want to word with you.
Shush, in a minute, love.
No, this can't wait. Have you seen the state of that bathroom?
She wasn't I in there a minute ago?
Come on, we've all been there.
Get in there and clean that bathroom now.
In a minute. It's not going to disappear.
Do it now.
Hello? The Magic Channel?
Mussy, just do it.
Hello, Vanity. The cream with the natural way.
And when you're finished with that, there's washing to be done downstairs. And don't forget to put the wheelie bin out.
Alakazami! Alakaz...
Mussy? Mussy? Mussy?
It's a well-known fact. Here, I better straight down, spuds.
Why would they jump up in the air?
Look, Dan wasn't saying they would jump up in the air. All he was saying was that if they did jump up in the air, all of them, at the same time, then the price of rice would double.
Double?
Double.
Aren't we lucky all the same that we don't eat rice?
I'm Father Philip. Father Philip Eno, the new priest.
How are you, Father? Sergeant Dick O'Toole. You're welcome to Killinaskully.
Thank you very much, Sergeant.
Could I interest you in a set of spanners, Father?
Sorry?
Spanners. They're adjustable.
No, thanks.
There's a free jug kettle with every one. They're proving very popular at the moment.
I won't, thanks, Sergeant, no.
They're a good price. But I can't guarantee that they'll be at that tomorrow. Not even for yourself, Father.
Sergeant, I'd love really just to get settled in, you know, up at the house.
Yeah, right. You'll be wanting Willie.
Willie?
Willie Power. He has the keys to, well, everything.
Right, and where would I find this Willie?
Well, he doesn't have an office as such. He's sort of everywhere.
He's omnipresent, is he?
No, just everywhere. Your best bet is to call to Jaxie's.
Jaxie's?
Jaxie's. You can't miss it. The church is beside it.
Right. Thanks, Sergeant.
Are you sure about the spanners, Father? I'm locking up here now. Are you all right, Father?
I'm getting off at the next stop.
Good man yourself. Listen, I'll get you up to the parochial house soon. Huh? We'll have one more, so. Should the Holy Ghost never flew on one wing?
Jeez, another one. It's like the Eucharistic Congress in here. Can I get you something, Father?
No, I'm grand, thanks. I'm actually just looking for Willie Power.
I'm Willie Power, Father.
Willie, I'm the new priest.
No, thanks, Father. We'll stick with the one we have.
No, you don't understand. I'm Father Philip. Father Filipino, the new parish priest. Nothing the matter?
No, fella, no.
There, young fella.
Get that inside.
Jaxie, I'll get that there now, and whatever the gents are having.
God bless you, fella. Fair play, sir.
Thank you, fella.
Do you know something? Wasn't that great gas? The whole town mixing me up with the tourists, huh? Speaking of great gas, wait till you hear this one. It's very good. Didn't I do a wedding once? I married 2 TV aerials. The ceremony was a disaster. But the reception was perfect.
Excuse me, I must strain the spots.
All I'm saying, sir, she drive herself. She drive herself, like.
It is automatic?
Well, all I'm saying is, like, she drive herself, like. Isn't that right, boss?
Well, there's a great engine in it, Peter. Didn't I clock it myself at doing 80?
And Sergeant Dick, you know Mr. Connors, yes?
Connors is as honest as myself.
Are you planning to do the chips and the burgers, or just the kebabs?
I plan to sell olives and hummus and a variety of cheeses.
As you're on the ball there, Dieter. There's a great call for that stuff around here.
I should have cried out for hummus up and down the country, sir. Up and down the country.
Really?
I mean, then it's grave, sir. Not to mention the result.
I will need a license to sell, yes?
You can leave the paperwork to me, Dieter. I look after you on that score.
Very good, good. And how much are you looking for?
€800, sir.
And €100 hello money.
What is hello money?
For me, for introducing you.
Oh.
But I'll throw in a set of jump leads and a hairdryer.
I will give you €600 and €50 of your hello money.
That is the way you're going native on us. That's fair enough.
Take her for a run there yourself, sir. Well, she's a bit tight with it the first day. You may want to start her in second.
You don't need first gear and diesel.
Come, yeah. Yeah, here we go. Goodbye, my friend.
You find she's a bit tight with it the third there, sir. You may want to go straight into forward. And she's kind of a bit away, so pump well and down brakes now. But bar than that, she thinks over like a mouse's heart. Tell us this thing, huh? What's hummus?
Some sort of cheese, I suppose.
You'd want to get that cough seen to me before it carries you away.
It wasn't the coffin that carried him off. It was the coffin they carried him off in.
8:30, movie channel, The Song of Bernadette. That was a great movie.
It was. Black and white, 1943, released in December. 157 minutes, Jennifer Jones.
Oh, how'd you get the part then? This is a great story.
Well, she bait off strong competition at the time. The likes of Ann Baxter, Teresa Rice, Linda Downey.
Jean Tierney.
Jean Tierney. Well, you see, the director at the time, Henry King, held up a sally rod behind the camera and got them all to look at it. And when they laid out the screen test side by side, Jennifer Jones came out on top because she looked at the sally rod and saw Holy Mary. The rest of them looked, but she saw.
Oh, I love that film. Petals on roses and whiskers on kittens. That right, Dan?
What?
Freckles on noses and warm woolen mittens.
What are you on about?
Brown paper packages tied up with strings.
Huh?
These are a few of my favourite things.
That's the sound of music, you luder. Luder.
Was Tex with her on that one?
No.
What was it about?
Lourdes.
Weren't you there once, Dan?
I was. The Sister Bridie. Oh, she's a great devotion to Our Lady. And she entered this competition one time on the back of a golly wrapper bear or a brunch or a package of taters, or was it a box of tea? I can't remember. But whatever, anyway. She had to enter this competition and come up with a slogan to win a trip to Lourdes.
And what was her slogan?
What's this? It was again. For miracles and cures and converting the sinner, Medjugorje is good.
But Lourdes is a winner. That good.
How did you find it, Lourdes?
Ah, you couldn't miss it. There's a big church there.
Oh, he tells this lovely. It is a great story.
Well, when you're going down to the grotto at night time, there's no lights.
Only candles.
Only candles. And the Sister Bridie lost her footing, somewhere in the second sorrowful mystery, and the legs went from underneath her.
Broke.
Holy God. I'll tell you one thing about Lourdes. They have the world of crutches.
Oh, they have.
Hello? Is Dr. Casey there? Oh, isn't he? It's just that himself had me on this lotion. Yeah, it's for me whatchamacallits. Well, I was wondering, could you ask him how long more do I have to be on it? The lotion. Whose name? My name. Timmy Higgins. Oh yeah, no problem. 86068. Thanks.
That's the second one. But the third secret of Fatima
is the end of the world.
Is the end of the world. The Pope is the only man that knows that. That's why he always walks around looking so worried.
Euro Disney. That'd be the place.
What?
Euro Disney. That'd be the place to go to for the end of the world. What about you, Jaxie? Where would you go?
What?
Hey, you know, if you'd only one chance to go someplace, where would you go?
Blackpool.
Blackpool, that's good.
Blackpool for the illuminations.
Ah, no, I have no interest in that sort of thing. But I heard the lights are great.
What about you, Dan?
I'll tell you now. Tibet.
Where's that?
Just this side of China.
Get away.
Oh, yeah. Tibet.
What's the attraction there, Dan?
The Dalai Lama. Don't mind your secrets of Fatima. That's the man with all the answers.
What about you, Timmy? Where would you go?
What?
If you'd only one last chance to go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Spud World.
Where?
Spud World.
Where's that?
Idaho, Beaver Creek, Idaho.
Spud World.
It's a potato theme park.
Spud World? There's no such place.
Yes, there is.
Spud World? The only spuds I know about are the ones I have to strain. Spud World.
Spud World, you Luther. The combination of soil, moisture and climate around Beaver Creek is perfect for the famous russet Burbank variety which is grown there. This cylindrical potato is ideal for French fries and has given the Northwest the edge in the US potato industry.
Give me that. Spud World.
I told you.
Spud World, the Northwest premier attraction. Free taters for out-of-staters. Featuring the nightly Prairie Parade and the Kerpinko Coaster.
The largest potato roller coaster in the world.
Now open, Blight's Spirit, a salute to the Irish potato famine. Ride the thrill-a-minute coffin ship just like your ancestors did.
Well, God bless the work.
Father?
Father?
Will you have something, Father?
I'm fine for the moment, thanks, Jaxie.
Cup of coffee?
No, I'm grand, thanks.
Mineral?
No, honest to God, no, I'm fine, thanks. Timmy, could I have a quick word with you? Would you come outside with me for a moment?
Right, Father.
Hello, Jaxie's ma'am. Yeah, hello, Dr. Casey. How are you? Dan here. Yeah. What can I do you for? Timmy, is it? Yeah, he's inside in the bar. I'll give him a message for you, will I? What? 3 weeks? No, I'm still here. Yeah, I'll give him the message. Tell Timmy he has 3 weeks left. Okay, Doctor.
So I believe you're the man to talk about a sign, Timmy.
A sign?
Yeah, you know the German fella?
The fella who got run over.
No, the other lad, Dieter.
What about him, Father?
Well, Timmy, apparently he's into his fromage.
Dan said there was something funny about him, all right.
Ah, no, Timmy, cheese. He's opening a cheese shop, a mobile cheese shop. Hello, Mrs.
Cheese.
What?
Cheese.
Dieter, right, he's opening the mobile cheese shop. So I was thinking, wouldn't it be a lovely gesture if we, as a community, were to help him out?
Would it?
Blessed are the cheesemakers, Timmy, eh? Right. I hear you're a dab hand anyway at the sign writing, no better man. So what about it?
About what, Father?
A sign, Timmy. A sign for Dieter's van. Do you know, on the side?
To be honest, I've a lot on at the minute, Father.
Ah, Timmy, come on. Should we make it up to you? You know, small gesture. Token of our appreciation, you know? But just between the two of us now.
All right, Father.
Ah, good man, good man. Yeah, all right, here.
Just a bit of dust, Father.
3 weeks? Well, that's what Dr. Casey said.
Merciful God.
Where is he?
Father Philip took him outside.
He was dead serious. He wouldn't have a drink or anything. That's very unusual for a priest.
That must be bad news.
Still in all, 3 weeks.
Must be some class of a mistake. Sure, Timmy's the picture I held. And sure, he had an uncle there lived to 102.
Anyway, listen, I have the paint in the car so we can get cracking, huh?
I'll go and get me jacket.
All right. Now, listen, not a word to anybody. Mammy's the word, huh?
Hey.
All right.
How you feeling, Timmy?
Fine.
Can I get you a brandy?
No.
You'll have another pint, huh?
No, I haven't got much time.
Is there something you want to tell us, Timmy?
No.
That's denial, if ever I seen it.
Poor old Timmy.
And I was only saying it to Bridie yesterday. The poor old Timmy's gone fierce shook looking. So Spudworld is where we're sending him, and that's that.
Wouldn't Butlins be cheaper?
Oh, it would be cheaper, Larry. But poor old Timmy has his heart set in Spudworld. And anyway, the motion has been put forward and tabled by myself.
And seconded.
And seconded.
By me.
Thank you, Jimmy. And carried in a democratic and transparent fashion for all to see out in the open. But if I could take this point in time through the chair to point out my utter revulsion at the fact that you, Larry Cummins, think you can come in here in a political year and hijack this meeting and the goodwill of the locals and make a political football out of poor old Timmy's misfortune.
Hear, hear!
So I'd like to ask now, through the chair, that you, Larry Cummins, retract those scurrilous statements.
Sorry.
Now, can we get on with the agenda at hand, which is the financing of this trip? Now, Gretty, who has apologised for her lack of appearance here this evening, has come up with what I can only describe as a local representative as a fantastic idea.
A charity auction, you say?
Yes, Theo, to send poor Timmy to Spudworld.
Timothy Higgins?
Yes, poor old Timmy was dealt a terrible blow. Dr. Casey rang Jax's this morning. It all came out. 3 weeks at the outside.
Oh, a terrible waste. As the poet Symington put it, what tears will follow when precious youth doth fall.
Oh, that was lovely.
Fine young man, Timothy. All we can do now, Goretti, is give him succor.
You'll donate something, I'm sure, to you.
Oh, certainly. Certainly. An implement, Goretti, for the removal of bovine ear tags.
Fabulous.
When and where shall we see the results of your munificent bounty?
To you. Not in front of your mother.
The gala auction, Goretti. The auction?
Tomorrow night in the hall. Time is of the essence.
Oh, indeed. As Swinford the Elder put it.
Why is it always the good guys?
This is it. This is it.
Why couldn't it be someone like Jimmy or Jaxie or yourself?
Huh?
But no. Poor Timmy. Jesus, Dick, if there's a nicer young fella in Killinaskully, well, I don't know him. Do you?
Indeed, I don't then.
Is there any justice in the world at all, Dick?
No. No injustice.
I have to say, Timmy, you have done a wonderful job.
Thank you very much.
Please, please.
Here's to the new venture.
They are crying out for hummus, up and down the country.
I tell you, Dick, I never said this about another man before. I'm not joking. I've never, ever said it about another man before. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Okay? Don't get me wrong. But I loved him.
I remember him charging the tourists for guided tours of the quarry and him letting on that was a prehistoric settlement. But I knew from day one that he was covering for someone. That he was only being led astray by some bastards. And I never found that bastard.
Now let it go, Dick.
No, Dad. It is the least I can do for poor old Timmy is to clear his name.
For God's sake, Dick, will you just let it go, will you?
I can't, Dan. I have to find Mr. Big. He's out there somewhere, laughing at me.
He's not laughing at you, Dick. I'm telling you now. He's not laughing at all at you. Look, just let sleeping dogs lie, will you? That's what Timmy would have wanted. Here, we'll have one more for Timmy. It's the least we can do. Going once, going twice, and sold. One ear tag remover to Theobald Wigmore. Good man, Theo. Now we're going to be stuck with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of tonight's proceedings. All that leaves me for now is to ask my beautiful assistant to give me the final tally. And the final total of the Send Timmy to Spudworld appeal is €1,385.23. That's more than enough to give Timmy a good send-off. But I would also like to add, I am prepared here and now to round that figure off to €1,400. At least that could be one of the circumstances. Now, that just leaves me to say that anyone who's interested there, I will be presenting the tickets to the beneficiary of this evening's proceedings. Timmy Higgins. Timmy Higgins, in Jaxie's bar tomorrow afternoon. What time suits Jaxie?
Sure, say 3:30 for 4.
Gather to base. There's a minor accident after occurring on the Valley Bypass, heading north towards Hogan's Cross. Do you have a spare key to the car, Dick? Over. Come in, Dick. Over. Dick, are you there? Over. You have a spare key to the car, Dick?
Will you ever lash her, Dan?
Well, fire one on for me, Dick.
Very welcome, Mike. Good man yourself, good man yourself. Well, this time tomorrow, Timmy will be in Spud World.
Should be a distraction for him.
Twill, Jacksy, twill. It was like any lass, Lord rest her soul. The old vet said to me, if you can't put her down, at least make her comfortable. How are you, Mary?
How are you, Willie?
There you are, Mother. Ah, Timothy Higgins, the object of our affections.
Hello.
And how are you feeling?
Fine.
Well, Timothy, as the poet Findlay said, death cometh to all who wait. We have but nature, time, and faith. Isn't that right?
I suppose so. I'm here for me lotion.
What lotion would that be, Timothy?
It's for the, whatchamacallit.
Ah, yes. The what-you-may-call-it, indeed.
It's young Higgins, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
How's Mammy?
She passed away, Mrs. Wigmore.
Oh, the Lord save us. Was it sudden?
It was 30 years ago, Mrs.
Ah, poor Timmy. Time is a great healer. You'll get over it in time.
Thanks, Mrs.
And how's Mammy?
There you are, Timothy.
Isn't Timmy great to have brought me this ice cream? More than your own would do for you.
Timmy, the very man. Good work on the sign. The van looks great, so it does.
Thanks, Father.
Listen, you'll be heading down to Jax's, I presume, will you?
Yes, Father.
Good man. I'll be down now in a while. I have something for you for the sign.
Hey, you'll visit me in Brussels anyway, will you? Sure, I need half a dozen housekeepers for all the houses.
He's coming. He's coming. He's coming.
Danny's coming.
Huh?
He'll come in for the presentation.
I can't, Jaxie. I can't face it.
I'll stay here with him.
Timmy Higgins. We all know how hard it's been for you over the last while.
It was.
But you've been very brave. You've said nothing.
Father Philip said to keep it to myself.
I go straight to Spuds. Well, all the signs were there.
There was only one sign.
And that one sign was enough. Well, Timmy Higgins, you'll be glad to know the whole community has rallied round behind you. And this is for you.
What?
And all expenses paid round trip to Spud World.
We packed your bags and everything.
There's a taxi waiting outside.
It was only a sign.
And this is only a sign. A sign of our appreciation. Go on, get going.
Well,
Jaxie's bear. Hello, Doctor. Timmy, yeah, you just missed him. It was lovely. It was a great turnout for it. Mistake? What kind of a mistake, Doctor? A week? He only has a week left. On the lotion? What kind of a lotion, Doctor? For the whatchamacallit? Hold on a second now. You told me that fecker was dying. Bastard! Can I catch that frickin' clown and wear it up? Come back and die, you bastard! Come back here and die! Come back here and die, you bastard! I'm gonna howl you! Come back here and die, you...
What? Come on, will you? Come on, Ornette. God's sake, be here all day. There she is, lads. I'll tell you, that's some pitch.
It is. Father Ken and Michael Hayes Memorial Pitch, home of Killinaskully GA Club.
Father Ken and Michael Hayes would have been proud of it.
He would. I'll tell you something, lads. God made the world. That night when met that pitch by.
Mr. Clancy.
I just called with the rent for the field.
Thank you, Mr. Clancy.
I was just wondering, Mrs. Gilhooly, about the field.
What about it?
Well, we were just wondering if you're interested in selling it.
I don't approve of athletic activity at all, Mr. Clancy. Gaelic or otherwise. Sweaty young men, cavorting semi-naked with their sticks in their hands every second Sunday. Sunday, Mr. Clancy. Sunday.
I know, but...
Robert it was who began this renting arrangement, and I've continued it in his memory. I'm not in the habit of repeating myself, but if I had my way, you and your bunch of ball-hopping yahoos wouldn't get within an ass's roar of that field.
I know, but you...
The matter, Mr. Clancy, is closed.
Well, she's as tough as tawny wire, all right.
That she is, and more.
But that was before I turned on the old den-de-men charm, huh?
Hands?
Like putty in me hands, boys. Putty in me hands.
By the Dan! Good man, the Dan!
Sure, if we know how to keep the women happy, we'd still be in paradise. Just that good.
Is she going to sell it, the field?
In all fairness, now, she didn't say she would sell it. I'm not in the habit, says she, of repeating myself. But on the other hand, says she, I'm in the process of reviewing...
My property portfolio.
My property portfolio.
Isn't that good?
Oh, it is good, all right.
What's a portfolio?
What's a portfolio?
What's a portfolio? Luther!
What is a portfolio, then?
Well, all I'm saying is that field belongs to us right and proper. To be nothing without us.
Good man, the Dan.
Oh, that's true, then.
Do you see these hands? After the under-13 Junior B Camogie final, the father and myself picked every wibbly-wobbly wonder wrapper out of that pitch with these hands.
By the Dan.
No one deserves that pitch better than us.
Everyone says that.
Who took the ham out of the sandwich?
What?
Did you take the ham out of the sandwich?
No, Dan, no.
Well, somebody did.
Well, it wasn't me, Dan, I swear.
Leave Jimmy alone. Sure, everybody knows he's a vegetarian.
What in the name of God is that?
3:47. Time for a committee meeting, then.
Right. Who has the minutes from the last meeting?
I do. Item 1. There is a greyhound doing his business on the pitch.
Well, we all know that's been dealt with.
Item 2. We should ask ourselves about selling us the field again.
Well, as I've already reported, the ongoing negotiations between the relevant parties is ongoing. So you can put that under ongoings. Any other business?
Murder, She Wrote is on at 4 o'clock.
Any other relevant business? No? Right, well, that's that.
Short and sweet, then.
Oh, yeah, Jackson. You have to keep things moving. Which reminds me, I must go and strain those spuds.
Top of the morning to you, officer. How can I help you?
Where's the rest of it?
I beg your pardon?
The car, I mean, is this all there is?
Yeah, it is a bit small.
Small? I'm surprised there isn't a handle for carrying it.
I love the way she says that. Huh? The way the widow Killinaskully says, I'm not in the habit of repeating myself. I'm not in the habit of repeating myself. I'm not in the habit of repeating myself.
I am not in the habit of repeating myself.
That's it, I love that.
Mr. Walsh?
Yes, ma'am. What can I get you?
I'm not in the habit of drinking strong liquor, Mr. Walsh, as well you know. However, for the day that's in it, I'll have a small sherry. I'm given to understand that you hold an auctioneer's license.
Well, you're half right. I hold auctions.
Very good. I've decided to put the field up for public auction.
You mean dance pitch?
I think you'll find, Mr. Burke, that the field belongs to me.
Well,
Public auction, Mr. Walsh, to the highest bidder.
That'll be 280. Hey, old bag.
Sure, that's Dan's pitch. You just missed the widow.
Killinaskully.
Oh, yes. She's selling the pitch.
To the highest bidder.
Sure, that's fair enough. It's my pitch. Everyone knows that. Sure, who'd bid against me?
That's what I said. Who'd bid against the Dan?
This calls for celebration, Jaxie. Break out the baby sham.
You're the Dan, you're the Dan, you're the Dan.
Now, where do the batteries go in?
What?
The batteries, where do they go in?
It runs on gas.
Gas?
Petrol.
And how many pints does it take?
There might be outsiders.
What's that?
There might be outsiders at the auction.
Outsiders?
Yes.
Would these be the same outsiders that daubed our dressing rooms with cow dung after the under-14 final?
Ah, Dan.
Would these be the same outsiders that stole 2 bales of hay from Patsy Fahey's bottom field? The same outsiders that ravaged our river with bags of lime and hullies and left us without a trout ever known?
The trouble between us and the Bally Boys is over, Dan.
Over? Over? 'Tis over because I drove about. Me and my kind.
You did the Dan.
Now, the widow Killinaskully will get her money. And the priest, he's Easter Jews. We'll have a drink for everyone here.
Good man, the Dan.
Look, officer, can we move things along here? I'm on a tight schedule.
Can I interest you in a pair of furry dice?
Furry dice?
Dice.
I get you. I know this routine. Will $20 cover it?
So for $20, you'll get 2 pairs.
Well?
€5,338. That's all the club have.
Surely that'll be enough.
Between you and me, the reserve is 5,000.
God bless the work.
Father, will you have something?
No, Jaxie, I'm not staying. I just dropped in to see if there's a music session on this evening.
Of course. Patsy McHugh and the Mulligan triplets every Thursday.
Great.
Are 2 of the triplets still in England?
They are, but the Kelly twins fit in for them.
Isn't one of the Kellys in hospital?
They are. Podge Looney is going to play instead of him.
And Patsy McHugh's home from his holidays?
No, Mike Sheehan is going to play instead of him.
So who's playing tonight?
Patsy McHugh and the Mulligan triplets.
Right. Okay. Listen, I have a Yank coming up to the parochial house this afternoon.
Looking for his roots, I suppose.
Well, he has a few bob to spend, judging by the sound of his letter. He's mad into the music, and I promised him a bit of a session. So will we see you all later on? Right, okay. Right. Great, I'll see you then, so. Right.
You give us a song, Dan.
Will you go out of it?
Ah, go on, Dan. You've a grand voice.
Will you stop? I've better things to be doing with my throat.
All right, so. Come on, Timmy, give us an old song.
All right, so if you're insistent.
Oh, God, he sings this lovely. Go on, now.
As I roved out one morning in the afternoon, I spied a pretty maiden, she was gawking at the moon. She said she loved a sailor boy who was all gone off to sea. He had a stye and one less eye, and so he looked like me. She grabbed me by the lily white hand and she led me to her bed. She laid me down and tied me up, and this is what she said. As I roved out one morning in the month of May, I spied a maid with her hair in braid and her head all gone astray. She said she loved the sailor boy whose skin was as white as delf. He had a hump and a leg like a stump, and so he looked like myself. So she grabbed me by the lily white hand and she laid my head on her breast. And the tale she recited of love unrequited just to get it off her chest. As I...
God, I love that song. Granddad Shaughnessy used to sing that.
Did he, Harry? Did he?
Well, I wasn't finished.
Well, who is, buddy? Who is? Say, it's thirsty work listening to you all. Set 'em up, barman. Drinks all around. Mine's a whiskey.
Good man, the Yank.
Just a small one for me, Jaxie.
So what is he here at all?
Harry's great-grandfather was born here. We found him in the parish records.
He must have been a small man.
Hell, he played hurling for the parish. 2, Killinaskully. Next up, ladies' choice. Now, girls, grab your partners.
Who'll dance for Nurse Maloney?
Jesus, Nurse Maloney's in the tail again.
Today could be a big night, Timmy.
Are any of you men enough to dance with the Nurse Maloney?
Now's your chance, Timmy. Up you go.
You're all afraid of the Nurse Maloney.
I'll dance with you. The Dan will dance with the Nurse Maloney. Come down, the Dan.
God damn! You Irish sure know how to throw a party!
No, what am I bid for this field? 3 acres, 2 goalposts.
No, Jaxie. No.
3 acres, 2 goalposts, and a dressing room. Now, who'll start me off? There must be some interest in this field. For fuck's sake, lads.
€4,999.
4,999 euros from Jimmy. Any advance on 4,999? Do I hear 5,000? 4,999 it is. Going once, going twice, going 3.
5,000.
5,000 from Dan the Man Clancy. All done at 5,000.
Oh, you're the den, you're the den, you're the den!
5,000 going once, going twice, going 3.
6,000.
Huh?
$6,000. Guineas. Whatever.
$6,000 from the American gentleman with the toy car. 6,000 it is so. 6,000 going once, going twice, going 3.
Have you a license?
Huh?
Have you a license? An auctioneer's license?
Didn't ask me that when I was auctioning the patrol car.
I'm asking you now.
You know very well, Dick, I don't.
This auction is in violation of Section 3, Paragraph 9 of the Auctioneering Act of 1894. And I hereby declare it null and void.
What's that mean?
It means it never happened. And this is an illegal gathering. Off with ye. Come on, clear the streets. There's nothing to be seen here.
Go for a pint. Right, yeah.
And these are yours, by the way.
That was a close one.
Hell, I've never seen that before. An auction broken up by the cops. Like I say, you guys sure know how to throw a party. Say, Jaxie, can I buy the field by a private treaty?
Treaty?
Hell yeah. Just name your price. Tell you what, you think about it while I go water the cattle. And while you're at it, set up another round for my buddies here.
Come on, Timmy.
Where are we going?
It's about time we give that yank a fright.
Hey. Cool restroom, huh?
Listen, I want you to give me your solemn oath that you leave Killinaskully first thing in the morning and won't set foot here again. Be a good yank and go home.
You gotta be kidding me. I came here to buy a field, and that's just what I'm gonna do.
Right, so. Go ahead, mate.
Hey, fellas, I don't want any trouble.
Come on, Timmy. Come on. I never knew you had it in you.
What in the name of heaven is going on here?
Sorry, fella.
Hello, Father.
Fighting in a public toilet. At your age, are you not ashamed of yourselves? At the end of the day, it's only an old field.
Only a field. Only a field. It was just one time. We were lying in the pitch. The father and myself. The mother was helping. She was in one corner flag. I was in the other. A bag of lime burst. Keeled over, so to speak. The mother was covered in it. And the father said to me, run for a cloth. And I said, no. We'll hang the nets first. We'll hang the nets first. Father looked at me,
with tears of pride in his eyes. Because he knew I'd look after that bitch.
No, Dan.
And if you think I'm going to meet my mother in heaven or hell without that GA bitch, well, you've another thing coming. Excuse me, Father. You wouldn't have a drop of water, would you? I think of a dryness in my throat.
By the Dan, you told him.
I did. For all the good it did me. He's on his way up to the widow now.
With the priest, doing me out of my commission.
It's always the same. The small man hasn't a chance. Back in the famine shop, when the potatoes are rotten in the streets, you could walk the length and breadth of this country on the back of a horse. You wouldn't find a small man. Not one. And where were they?
Rotten in the streets.
In America. And where are they now? The small man with his big notions.
In America.
Back here. With their little cars and their big hats.
Great. Well, that's great.
A good deed.
Oh, a very good deed indeed. Thanks very much. I'll see you on Sunday.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Right.
And you, Mr. Shaughnessy.
Good.
Bye-bye.
What about Michael Collins?
All I'm saying is just because you lost a battle doesn't mean you've lost the war.
Couldn't man the Dan.
So, when the Black and Tans were stalking the country, where was Michael Collins, huh?
In America.
America? You loser. He was sniping at him from the high grass.
What exactly are you proposing, Dan? An ambush?
That's precisely what I'm proposing. Timmy? Jimmy? You know what to do.
I have to say, it feels good to be able to give something back to the land of my fathers, Father.
Ah, yeah. And your father's father's father?
Yeah. Can you smell that, Father?
I'm sorry about that, Harry. That's the trouble with these small cars, you know.
Fresh air.
All right, yeah, of course.
Dan, it's the Yank.
Yeah? Here comes Rockefeller.
Dan, Jaxie, Harry has an announcement to make.
Now, I'm not one for making speeches. Yeah, well, I'm not one for listening to them. Dan. Hey, who gave you the right to call me Dan, you danky doodle dandy? Dan, you got me all wrong. Hey, you're not in Kansas now, Toto.
Dan, hear the man out.
Dan, on his deathbed, my father said he had wanted to return to his ancestral parish and bestow a gift. Well, the dice never fell the right way for Pops. He never fulfilled his dreams, so I have. Sure, I bought your ballpark, but it's not what you think. Dan, I'm proud to present the field to Killinaskully Hurling Club. The field is yours, Dan. It's your pitch. Now, go play ball.
Dan! What the hell?
Well, this calls for celebration.
Jackson, put on the baby shower.
For me now, it'd have to be the emerald. God, the emerald's a lovely sweet.
I could never object to an emerald.
Or a Scots clan.
Oh, the Scots clan are nice.
They are. Lads, you haven't a clue what you're talking about. The ice caramel is in a whole different league to the Scots clan or the emerald. You'd be sucking away there at the ice and you'd forget about the caramel and suddenly it'd jump up on you like a surprise.
That's true.
What do you think, Jaxie?
I've stayed out of it.
What about the bonbon?
Will you feck off with your feckin' bonbon? An old ball of dust there and the small bit of toffee inside it there the size of a mouse is dropping.
I like the bonbon.
No, for me it has to be the ice caramel.
Or an emerald.
Will you feck off with your feckin' emerald?
Here it is.
Good afternoon and welcome to the 1 o'clock news. The death has occurred in America of the noted show jumper Jumping Jerry Houlihan. A native of Killinaskully, Mr. Houlihan died in Boston in a home for bewildered circus performers. In a statement, the Taoiseach said Jerry Houlihan had brought joy to millions with his energetic riding. Mr. Houlihan's death comes just 2 days after his horse, Killinaskully King, was put down. He was 87. The Met Office has confirmed that last...
87. That's a fair age for a horse.
It was Jumping Jerry Houlihan was 87, you loser.
Oh.
Killinaskully King was no more than 61 or 62.
That'll be about right.
They said in the paper they spent 73 of his 87 years in the saddle.
Fair play to him.
Oh, in fairness, he could ride, Anton. I remember seeing him one time on Killinaskully King, and he cleared 8'6" at a Gymkhana faggot. A record never before equal since.
Ah, an Irish record.
An Irish record, except the shower above in Dublin wouldn't recognise it, because it was downhill.
Bastards. If there's a shower worse than them Black and Tens, it's that shower above in Dublin.
Wasn't he supposed to represent Ireland in the Olympics one time?
Oh, that's right. They headed off for Melbourne to put Killinaskully on the map.
What happened?
Oh, he tells this lovely.
Well, Jumping Jerry Houlihan on the back of Killinaskully King set off from the church abroad to great hoo-ha and bunt and dare and brass bands. Oh, there was even a telegram from the Pope, organised by Father Heaslip.
Fair play.
Well, when they got him to the airport, no matter what they tried, they couldn't get him on the plane. Or they tried everything, blinkers there, carrots, sticks, the whole lot. In the end, old Sergeant Riley had to shoot him.
With a hypodermic dart.
With a hypodermic dart. Well, it was supposed to last 48 hours, but somewhere over Asia, he woke up, broke out of the box, and went up and down the aisle, jumping over seats and galloping up and down, kicking and bucking and threatening to put his foot through the floor of the plane.
Oh, some of those horses are highly strung.
Who said that about horses? It's Jumping Jerry Houlihan I'm talking about. Well, the plane was diverted.
To Karachi.
To Karachi. Well, Jumping Jerry Houlihan and Killinaskully King went on foot to Kuala Lumpur. They got a boat then to Sydney and a train from Sydney to Melbourne.
Just in time.
For the Olympics?
For the closing ceremony.
Oh, that was a big letdown for the parish.
Oh, sure, Jumping Jerry Houlihan never set foot in Killinaskully again with the shame.
What became of him?
Well, they say he travelled the world after that, picking up work wherever he could.
Didn't they go to Hollywood?
I heard that whenever John Wayne shot a Cherokee Indian, it was really Jerry that fell off the horse.
No, that'd be right.
And didn't he ride with the Cossacks up and down the steps?
The steps?
The Russian steps. So he shot a bear in the Urals, which reminds me, I must see a man about a badger.
There was a fella in here once that swore blind he had a cousin who had an uncle that saw Jumping Jerry Houlihan and Killinaskully King in Las Vegas jumping out of a skyscraper into a barrel of yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yogurt.
Howdy, Ben.
How are you, Willie?
Jimmy.
Willie.
Willie.
Jimmy.
What do you have?
I won't stay, Jaxie. I just came down with a bit of good news.
God, we could do with that.
Did you hear about Jumping Jerry Houlihan?
I did. And that's the good news. He's to be buried here.
In Killinaskully?
In Killinaskully. I'm telling you, lads, it's the best thing that's happened us in years, eh? The death of someone famous is a great way for a town to celebrate. And I'll tell you, this'll put the town on the map.
True.
Now, will you have a drink to celebrate?
No, Willie, we're grand.
We will. I tell you, all we need now is a monument. He's too small, Dick. And besides, he looks nothing like Jumping Jerry Houlihan.
It's a pity, because I have 100 of them out the back.
We must be able to do something, Dick. The funeral's on tomorrow, and it'd be nice to get an old monument up.
Would you consider an equestrian statue?
No, nothing fancy like that. Just a simple fella in a horse would be ideal.
Just a sec, I'm the right man for that.
That'll be 150. Good man. Now, lads, get your money ready, will you?
Hello, Pa. It's me, Dick.
How are you, boss?
Listen, I have Willie Power here beside me. We're in the market for a horse.
A horse? I have a lovely piebald there, sir. It's about 14 hands.
Well, what we're looking for really is something for a monument.
A dead horse? Actually, that's no bother either.
Well, we were thinking more along the lines of a statue.
A statue?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll keep my eye out for something for you, sir.
Good man, good man.
That'll be about €10. We'll leave it at that. Good girl. Next, come on, lads. Roll up there.
For 8,000 years, this little village has languished under the jackboot of the foreign invaders' hand.
I'll tell you this much now, boys.
You're a guard of honor at a funeral tomorrow. You're not a shower of monkeys being paraded out at feeding time.
Knock her out.
First came the Vikings, who were ravaging our monks and plundering our daughters.
They took what jewels and silverware and we hadn't it.
Then came the Blackened Hands, who for 800 years marched the length and breadth of this little village until the blood ran red in the fields.
Wake up, Joe. Wake up. Wake up. What's wrong with you? I want you now to turn around again. Turn around.
And then the famine, while our potatoes rotted in the street.
Take that out of your mouth. Take that out of your mouth. You might be only rehearsing, but if I catch you waiting on the day of the funeral, I kill you. Well, pull up the straight far side here now, lads. Straighten up, lads. You won't get away with it on the day.
And while misery stalked the back streets and the lanes of this little village, we looked deep inside our bowels for a hero. And that's where we found Jumping Jerry Houlihan. Your hero, my hero, and everybody's hero. Well,
I go easy on the black and tan stuff. That's old hat. And it might be a good idea to finish up with a couple lines from Yeats.
Good girl. Here, buy yourself some sweets.
Thanks, Uncle Willie.
They're too pretty, I feel.
There's something coming.
At a funeral? That's enough, is it?
Thank you. Are you Willie Power?
Yes.
I'm Colleen Houlihan.
Hello, Mrs. Houlihan. If you wouldn't mind, we're a bit busy at the moment. We're expecting a funeral.
Jumpin' Jerry Houlihan?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind. We're very busy, Mrs. Houlihan. Mrs. Houlihan?
Yeah, Miss Houlihan. Jumpin' Jerry was my father.
I'd like a piper.
A piper?
A bagpiper. Playing Come On Eileen as the coffin is lowered.
Oh, that'd be nice, all right.
Oh, it'd be good, all right.
I want a phone. In the coffin in case I'm not dead.
It happens all right. There was a granduncle of a third cousin of mine. He died of the flu epidemic in 1918.
When was that again, then?
Sometime in the last century, Jaxie. They buried him above in Faggart, and 3 days later, he woke up.
I love this. He tells this lovely.
He started knocking like a demented woodpecker on the coffin. Oh, and the widow heard him and all when she was overthrown down a few flowers.
Did she not dig him up?
Not to John, will you stop? She was doing a bit of knocking of her own. She was after taking up with the old RIC sergeant. Well, 3 weeks she sat above in the grave and heard him banging away, the poor old devil. And she never told anyone.
What happened then?
And the knocking stopped.
Well, Dan, what class of a send-off do you want?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Jaxie. I'll not be incinerated.
The American one had Jumpin' Jerry's ashes inside in a glass of a tub.
Norton, you loader.
You should have seen his face.
Oh, poor old Willie.
His big funeral up in smoke.
And what's going to happen now?
Oh, according to your one, Jumpin' Jerry wants his ashes scattered above in the bog of Balloch.
I ask you.
I'll tell you, lads, you'll have no luck for being burnt. I couldn't trust any man that's not prepared to go down when the time comes.
Jumpin' Jerry Houlihan is after costing me a right few, Bob. 17 reats I'm after getting for people who wanted to lay him on the grave. What are they going to do now? Fling him across the bog like frisbees?
All right, Dick. But it's a dying man's wish. We got to fall in with it.
Well, which reminds me, old Mrs. Wigmore fell into the grave this morning.
Right, I'll get it filled in.
Someone should get her filled in.
In the meantime, could you look after that for me, Dick?
He looks like one of the Houlihans, all right.
It is not as hard as it looks. If you like, I could come around later and show you how to scrape it.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Dieter.
But it is perfectly natural for one that size to ooze a little after you unwrap it.
Is that right? Well, that's good to know. Oh, Sergeant, how are you?
Ma'am.
You're calling later.
For the dog license? What? Yes.
Goodbye, Mr. Langer.
Goodbye, Gertie. So, Sergeant Dick, what can I be doing for you?
Have you seen Timmy? I have an old painting job for him.
No, I haven't seen him.
Ah, fair enough.
Could I interest you, perhaps, Sergeant, in some bra? Sergeant Dick?
A bra? That's what he said, bra.
Bra? It's an Italian cheese from Piedmont. Yeah, it's a strong, dense, salty cow's milk cheese with a thick, light brown rind.
Good man, Dan.
Oh, it's not for the faint-hearted, I can tell you.
Oh, Dan knows his cheese.
Well, that's a relief. For a minute, I thought Dieter was some class of a pervert. Him being from Europe and everything. Have any of you seen Timmy?
Oh, he's gone to strain the spuds.
He's not in any trouble, is he, Dick?
Ah, no, we've an old painting job for him. I want to turn a dummy into a monument.
Oh, Timmy's the man for that. Just make him stand still.
That's a good one, Dan.
Around here, he was a hero.
Who's a hero?
Jumpin' Jerry Houlihan, the famous horseman.
He was a horse's ass. Drank every cent he laid his hand on and tormented us for 70 years with tuneless versions of Danny Boy.
But he must have loved Killinaskully.
Killinaskully? He never mentioned it.
But his ashes, he wanted them scattered here.
He wanted them scattered over Sydney.
Oh, for the Olympics?
No. Sydney lived downstairs from us. Pops hated his guts. The only reason I'm here, honey, is because Willie Power is paying for this trip.
What do you mean, gone?
I mean gone, as in not here.
Ah, you weren't broken into again, Dick, were you? I'll tell you, you'll have to get a security company to keep an eye on this place.
It's not that.
Well, what?
Garda Ryan was on last night.
And?
You know him and his old hygiene.
What do you mean?
He threw him out.
The ashes?
Yeah.
We'll get more. Should no one know.
And the urn.
And the urn?
Yes, gone.
Oh, my God almighty.
What do you want to do?
Well, right now, I want the ground to open up and swallow me.
Oh, that reminds me. Old Mrs. Wigmore fell into the grave again.
Ah, for
And so, we bid a fond farewell to a man who made Killinaskully famous, the world over. Famous for courage, famous for adventure, but most of all, for his exploits in the saddle. Now, in a few moments, Willie Power will unveil a monument to the deceased in the main street. But in the meantime, I'd like to ask someone to come forward and say a few words. One of the congregation should come forward now and say a few kind words about the deceased. About our great sporting hero, Jumping Jerry Houlihan. What about yourself, Willie?
Excuse me, Father. I just want to say, Father, that John Joe Hickey, as he was known, was the greatest shower of blackguards that God ever put on this earth. I'm sorry, Father. He was the greatest blackguard, but it has to be said.
John Joe Hickey
was a bastard.
Whose funeral is tomorrow at 11 o'clock.
Hello, Anne, how are you?
Thank you, Anne.
Kitty, well done with the flowers. Well done with the flowers. Hello, Ger. How are you?
Ger.
Dick, good man yourself. Fair play. Mary. Good girl, good girl. I think that went very well, Pharaoh. Hello, Siobhan. How are you keeping? Great turn out. Jim, good man yourself. And plucked till time and times are done, the silver apples of the moon, the golden apple of the sun. Ladies and gentlemen of Killinaskully, I give ye Jumping Jerry Houlihan.
I gotta get up the liquor. I'm seeing two of them.
A nun? Yes, a nun, a vase, a jug, anything at the stage.
Where are we supposed to get a nun?
It doesn't have to be a nun, just like a nun.
What's like an urn?
Well, I suppose a tea caddy wouldn't be a million miles away from it.
What about a jam jar?
Jam jar? Too transparent, I'd say, Jaxie.
You know, I've a flask.
A flask? Now, that is good.
Huh? Look, there isn't much time. Find something, fill it and have it at the Bog of Balloch by 2. The pride of Killinaskully is at stake.
Yeah, try on 2 pints there, Jaxie. Sure, it's only 10 to 1. And what makes today's scattering so poignant is that jumping Jerry Houlihan's ashes are a metaphor, class of a metaphor for the Irish diaspora, scattered as they are across the 4 corners of the globe.
Any chance we could get a move on, Willie? We've been here since 2 o'clock. It's going to be getting dark soon.
Yeah, that's typically you, Larry. Yeah, in an election year, trying to make a political football out of Jumping Jerry Houlihan's ashes and interfering in established funereal protocol. Well, I'll tell you something, Larry. If you think that I am going to capitulate to your demands, especially after we languishing under the jackboot of the foreign invader after 800 years of the gap and the dog, plunder and the Thanks be to Jesus. In a few minutes' time, Jumping Jerry Houlihan will get his final wish and have his ashes scattered to the 4 corners. Yeah, you know.
Thank you. I asked.
Well, it could have been worse, like.
In what way could it have been worse, Mr. Dan?
Well, no matter how bad things are, they could always be worse.
Could you not have used something better than cement to fill the churn with?
But sure, Sergeant Dick gave us a great deal on it.
There it is, magic memory moments. Turn it up.
Well, it's that time again. Magic memory moments. And here's Jimmy.
Well, good to be back again.
Yes, Jimmy. Last program in the series, and the old memory hasn't let you down yet.
No, it hasn't let me down yet, but then they don't call me the memory man for nothing.
Oh, the memory man! What are you all set for this week?
All set.
Okay, first challenge coming up, and it's from Tommy Hassett in Tobernorry. Tommy, you're on now. Tommy's query concerns the 1956 Olympics in Melbourne. Now, we all know that Ronnie Delaney won the gold in the 1500. But who came fourth?
Melbourne Olympics, 1956. That was the 1,500 metres final. Ireland's great moment of glory was on the 1st of December. First time we ever had the Summer Olympics in our winter. Anyway, Tommy only wants to know who was fourth. Laszlo Tabori of Hungary. Third was Brian Hewson, Britain. Second was a friend of mine used to call him Pistonstein. But actually his name was Reichenstein, Germany. And the gold medal, the one and only 341.2, Ronnie Delaney.
Who could ever forget? What a day, what an occasion. And what an answer. Memory man, you've done it again. Well, we'll see if we can get you this one. It's from Timmy Higgins, Killinaskully. Timmy, here's your question for Jimmy. Timmy's question is actually about the late, great show jumper, Jumpin' Jerry Houlihan. He wants to know, what are your memories of him?
Who?
The show jumper, Jumpin' Jerry Houlihan.
Ooh. Now, there was a Polish show jumper called Jerzy Hulinski.
I'll give you Jerzy Hulinski.
And then there was a great Carlo hurler, Jerry Hooligan. One of the best ever.
God almighty.
What was his name again?
Jumpin' Jerry Houlihan, you loser!
Jumpin' Jerry Houlihan, the show jumper.
Come on, Jimmy! Come on, don't let us down. Where was he from?
Killinaskully.
Killinaskully. God, I've been at loads of Olympic Games and World Cups and 2,513 All-Ireland finals. I think I've been in every village in Ireland. I've been in everywhere from Hackballs Cross to Belug and Anabolica. Killinaskully. Killinaskully.
Switch it off, Jaxie, before I break it.
Never heard of it. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't exist.
Well, do you know what? If there's a shower worse than the Black and Tans, it's that shower above an RTE.